If anyone tells you the future of education, democracy, or the planet is inevitable, please reject, or better still, smile and move on. The future is not something we forecast from above. It is something we learn to co-create and forge as one. For me, this is the essence of plurality, collaborative diversity, turning polarization into fuel. If we let it erupt like a volcano, the lava of division consumes everything in its path. But if we build a geothermal engine, the same pressure becomes momentum for democratic renewal. The design question is, do our tools amplify outrage or do they amplify overlap? And this is why what you're doing with Polis, World Cafe, Open Space, and listening partners matters. A Polis conversation is a group selfie of a community. It lets a campus see itself, hear itself, not just as loud individual voices, but as patterns of care, concern, imagination, and uncommon ground. And this is very different from the usual social media space, where the highest polarization per minute, or PPM, often wins. There, the feed is wildfire. It feels hot, but there is no relational nutrition. We see the shadow of others, but not the people themselves. There's no engagement, empathy, or understanding. What you are making here can be the inverse of that. A campfire. A campfire has warmth, but also smoke. So we have to tend it together. We sit with people we did not choose, and we come away changed, maybe slightly uncomfortable. And that discomfort is not a bug, it is civic muscle being trained. And here, AI can help, but only if we put it in the right place. Machines should not replace human judgment. That would be like sending our robots to the gym to lift weights for us. The robot gets stronger and stronger, and our muscles a trophy. Instead, civic AI can be the connective tissue, transcribing, summarizing, translating across vocabularies, helping quieter voices be heard, helping one table understand another table without losing context. In other words, technology should be on tap, not on top. So as you gather, I would encourage each table and each circle to ask, who is missing? Who can act? What would make this idea legitimate, even for those who do not fully agree? And how will the loop close itself so that people see their contributions returning as action, not disappearing into a report? Because data should be our kami-tilled soil, not tech-drilled oil. If we treat people's words as oil, we extract them, refine them, and burn them for someone else's purpose. But if we treat them as soil, we tender relationship, obligations, and histories that makes new life possible. A citizen's report can then become compost for the next season of campus life, not a final answer handed down from above. And this is also where the fork and merge matters. Students, staff, faculty, alum, community partners, you can fork new possibilities, new rituals, new curriculums, new ways of learning, governing, caring for land, and caring for one another. And then institution can merge back what works so the campus itself evolves. Fork without merge is just exit into many beautiful small gardens. Merge without fork is just captive complaining inside the old system. But together, fork and merge can become an infinite garden. Many communities rooted in their own soil, yet able to hear one another. For 2050, I challenge you to consider whether the invisible infrastructure of campus life, the ranking, funding, advising, inspiring learning and listening systems will become civic. Whether they will be transparent to the community, contestable by the community, and repairable by the community. And that is what right livelihood means to me in this moment. Building institutions where people and planet can flourish together. Where democracy is practiced, not only studied. So please use these gatherings to design a bigger, more welcoming table. Turn polarization into co-creation. Turn data into soil. Turn wildfires into campfires. And turn today's conversations into the civic muscles that future generation can inherit, strengthen, and pass down. And always keep this guiding thought in mind. We, the people, are truly the superintelligence. Let us co-create, collaborate, and free the future together. Thank you. Live long and prosper.